What's going on, guys? Today's Monday, the 16th. Went and picked up the truck today. We got our New York State inspection. I'll show you that sticker real quick. I'm freezing my butt off today. I think we might be coming down with a little cold. So we got the DOT inspection on, here's the New York State inspection. I don't like that they put it on my hood. Come on, man, you know what we're doing, right?
We're taking the tires off?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
So I got all brand new shocks for the truck while I was at the dealership, since they did the inspection. We're gotten to the top of the bolts on this front axle. We got to, hold on. So we got the top nut off and the bottom one. So this front axle shouldn't be much of a problem. This back axle is proven to be a little bit of a pain in the butt, because I don't have 3/4 inch sockets, so I have to use the adapter to go from 3/4 to 1 inch. And we can't get the gun in there. The ratchet's not, it's just being a pain in the butt. So what we're gonna do is, I need to do a rotation anyway, because these tires, especially this one, the one that I had to plug a couple times, has 7/32 versus the rest I think are like 12, and the ones up front are like 15. So I'm gonna get these ones that aren't eating up so fast, or that are eating up a lot faster, up to the front. We'll swap them in an X pattern. We'll put these two on that side. And then when we get the tires off, we'll get the shocks changed out. Alright, now he's working on taking all the hubcaps off. We have just jacked up the front end, and we got a jack stand on both sides on the front axle, and then we just got the jack on the back axle. You can barely tell, but the tires are about 1/2 inch off the ground, just enough to do what we got to do. And here in the van is our 6 brand new shocks. Definitely not very cheap. I think it came out to like $530. The back ones are like 60 something a piece. The front ones are like 90 something a piece. Something like that. It might have been reversed. I'll go over the bill in a little bit. But we're gonna work at getting these tires off and then go from there. Enough. See how it goes. Alright, find the 33mm.
Stay inside.
I need the extension. Smells like they're not in there. And we need the actual extension that was with it. That's an adapter. The extension is the long bar. Yep. No. No, yeah, that's the one.
Oh, it's not even, there's not even anything on it. I'm trying to pull the head of the thing off. Is that it?
No, that's not it. There's another one. Keep going. Yep. Go back to the next one. One more. Same thing with the next one. Good. All right, so we ran out of battery power last night, so we had to put it up, and I'm not gonna put it back on the tripod because it's touch and go on the rain, sleet, snow, whatever the heck it's deciding on coming down. So right now, got these tires off, and we got the opposite tires off. Just got done changing this one shock, getting ready to tighten it back down, and then we're going to slap the tires on, the bigger tires on here on the back, and then we'll get over to the next one, and then we'll get to these last tires. Common sense tells you that's not going to fucking work. You have the wrong socket. Dude. I'm leaving that one there.
Third time's a charm.
It's good.
How am I gonna get to this one?
On your ass, like you did before?
I was thinking on my butt. I was on my back doing it, but...
Here, give me the wrench. Good. Alright. Quick. Start them and go to the next.
I can get this one. Shouldn't do that.
Watch your head. Up top again. Go with the ones you already did. Bottom. Alright, so we're getting there. We got the other 2 tires off. Well, 2 more tires off, I should say. So these 2 are from over there, those 2 are from over here. We have this shock done, that shock done, and that shock done. There we go. So 2 shocks on this side, 1 shock on this side, and we're getting ready to pop this tire off and change out that last shock. All I have left to do after I do that, we're going to pull these tires off now and switch the tires over here and change that shock. And then after that, just got to change the front shocks. These shocks were actually pretty good. They're still in really good shape. And they've been on there for about 3 years now. See, I did 2 years. 2 years at Mercer. They've been on there almost 3.5, 4 years. Is when I got them changed out. I know front ones are shot, but these ones are still really in good shape. So that's all right. We're gonna get them changed out anyway. We'll have a nice set of new shocks on there, and hopefully they'll ride a lot nicer. Now, as fast as these tires in the back eat up a lot faster than the ones in the front. So hopefully these ones will start wearing a little bit more, and those ones in the front will start wearing a little bit less. Just for the simple fact that, and hopefully that outer tire will start wearing down a little faster, and we can, the tread will start balancing itself out. It's about 4 or 5/30 seconds difference right now. And that's just, like I said before, that's the one that was going flat on me. So with it running it flat a couple times and not realizing it, it ended up chewing up the tread a little faster. So I was going to see if I can get a used tire at the TA the other day, and I just said I was going to hold off. They wanted $20 a tire to do a rotation. So we're spending a little time out here while changing the shocks. We're getting the tires off out of the way and doing the shocks. Not that we have to. It's just making it a little easier to get it done. But $20 a tire to do a tire rotation, that's how much? $200?
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Yeah, $200.
So just for the rear tires, it's $160. $160 to pull the tires off and switch them around. That's a lot more than I'm willing to spend, especially when I got the jack and the stands and everything that I need. Did I show them how we had it jacked up? No. So here's how we have it jacked up. So I jacked up the front axle with the bottle jack. We did three lifts. So we lifted the front axle on the passenger side, put the jack stand underneath. Then we did the driver's side, put the jack stand underneath, and then we have the back axle just sitting on the jack stand. Those jack stands are rated for like 4,000 pounds a piece. So that axle, the weight on that axle is nowhere near. Doesn't even come close to being over capacity for them. For that one axle, those 2 jack stands. So that's how we have it jacked up. I'm going to buy another bottle jack, so this way I can just throw a bottle jack under each one. And then we'll just do it that way from now on. So that's it. We're going to finish swapping these tires out, and I'll give you guys a quick show of the front shocks being done. Not completely shot, but it's pretty bad. Look at the rubber on that thing. Oh, no, that's still pretty good. Hang it and pull down. Hang it and pull down.
Where's the other bolt?
Pull this one together. Good? Sorry for the truck being so loud. Hey. Couldn't see whether he's by the wheel or not. Batteries need to be changed out, man. These things been in here for over 3 years. We needed to turn the wheel so they can get down underneath there. I need to leave the truck running for a little bit to charge them batteries back up. I was lucky that I was able to get her to fire up. Here's the box end, the closed end, the closed end. Alright guys, that is it for this video. I'm just sitting at the dining room table looking through my let's see if I can show you guys real quick, my Uline order book. See if there's any special goodies that I want. But that's it for the truck. The truck's all done, completed. If I can find the camera lens here that I'm searching for. Truck's all done. We have the tire rotation done. We changed all the shocks, and believe it or not, all them shocks were pretty good. The front shocks were worn, but they weren't bad. So what I mean by that is when I could take the shock and I could squish it down really fast. The other ones, it took a lot of pressure and it took a minute or two just to get it to squish a little bit or to pull out a little bit. So they definitely, the older ones definitely moved with more ease, but they weren't completely done yet. They weren't completely shot. They were still okay. I was worried that they were bad, so I changed them with Schneider, and that was done. I started with Schneider at the end of 2016, August, and I was only there for a month, just over a year rather. So that put me at September. So they changed those shocks in around March of 2017, which is when my one box was done. So they're about 3.5 years old. 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah, about 3.5 years old. Almost going on 4 years. The batteries that I talked about earlier was done in October of 2017 after I started at Mercer. I did the batteries over there at in Ohio. What the heck is the name of that company? It's the same place I go for oil changes and stuff. I want to say Quick Lube. Speedco. I got them done at Speedco October, the end of October-ish. Went in there to do an oil change. I had them change out the batteries at the same time. Worst mistake I've ever done. Never get batteries changed at Speedco. I guess I shouldn't say never. I guess you might end up with a mechanic that actually knows what they're doing. Or I should say a tech that knows what they're doing. But the tech that I got did not know what he was doing. He was not experienced in that at all. So those batteries are just over 3 years old. They're still good as long as I'm running, but as soon as I get home, and even with the inverter and everything off, if I don't start the truck every day, then I need to jump start it by the second day. So it's about time. I'm going to start doing some research on batteries, so that's our next adventure. But for today, thanks to Bubba, we got the tires rotated and we got all the shocks changed out. So thanks for watching, stay safe, and we'll see you next time.